Good evening guys and welcome to another video of Subnautica. You may have thought we have run out of all the good stuff when it comes to mods and changing this game into a hellish landscape, but well, not just yet. See, today we will be exploring the absolute nightmare that can be Subnautica with shaders. So without any further ado, get your diving gear on and get ready to say goodbye to this beautiful vibrant game, and let's hop right in. Alrighty, so here we are in the beautiful world of Subnautica, everything looking mighty fresh. Well, let's change that. First on our list is the Aeonic Hyper Immersion Subnautica, and what it basically does is it makes you feel like you're in post-apocalyptic Subnautica. I mean, holy heck. What in the world? There is no more color. I don't know if you guys knew what color was, but it no longer exists. The visibility in the water is, let's just say, significantly increased. Everything has this sort of weird graininess over it, and it basically makes Subnautica look just like Silent Hill. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there is a certain atmosphere to it, you know? Granted, it no longer feels like Subnautica, and I think that's fair. But I think I don't know, it has a strange vibe going on. Don't get me wrong, I don't think the whole game should be played like this. In fact, I think that could be a pretty bad idea. And the pop-in in the distance certainly does not help, and whatever this is does not help either. But I mean, if you're down to taking some cool screenshots, or you just want to get some really cinematic footage, you know what? This might not be such a bad choice. I mean, of course, I know what I want to check out with this mod. Alright, where are the local friendly reapers? Okay, their animations are not exactly working. Do not know why. Might be some of the mods I have installed. Might also just be because my actual body is very far away. But yeah, I mean, this is certainly an option, guys. If you're looking for this, here it almost looks like it's like an old movie kind of deal. I wonder what night is going to look like with this. Ah, yes. I do I do enjoy my Subnautica Dark. But holy heck. Oh my god, this is horrifying. We just freaking made Subnautica into a horror game. I mean, it already was, don't get me wrong. But look at this. This is like you're playing underwater Slender Man. Jesus, you guys are terrifying. Okay, let's check out a different shader. Now, from the same creator, this is the alternative version of that already existing shader, and it looks very similar. There's this weird glow around everything. Not sure what the idea there is. You see that? It is very bleak still. I mean, all of these shaders, that's kind of the idea there. I think they're meant to be very bleak. Again, not something I would necessarily take for a spin for longer sessions of gameplay, but it does have some charm to it, I think, at least. So if you want to take some cool screenshots, this might be a way to go. Well, I mean, I don't know what I've achieved here, but I guess this is what Subnautica would look like if you weren't wearing goggles. Or the whole diving mask, I mean. It is certainly experience, feels like looking around without glasses. Okay, let me try to fix this. Alright, this shader is called Sharpen and Colorful. And yeah, it looks like it came as advertised. First of all, as you can see, there's this weird sharpening effect happening around, well, everything. Which is, well, depending on you, you might like that, you might not. But also, of course, the saturation on mostly everything has been really pumped up to 11. It's hard to notice on environments such as these because they're pretty drab colors by default. But as soon as you start looking at some of the fish or the more colorful planets, it does really stand out more, especially compared to the default. To me, this one is a bit hit or miss. If I look at the Aurora, I don't exactly like it because I feel like some of the whites are getting lost in pink and yellow because of the saturation. But at the same time, looking at some environments, it is quite gorgeous. And I believe this one should also work at night. I mean, stuff is still very dark, and the sharpening effect kind of comes to the forefront a bit more. So it does create this kind of noise in the background. especially with these things. Again, it's kind of up to you, I would say, whether you like that or not. I am not a huge fan personally. But yeah, this is still very much usable. The game isn't pitch black as it was with the other one. And yeah, I could actually see myself playing with this for a long... Oh, that's a very orange mood. I could see myself playing with this for a longer period of time. Oh my gosh, what have I done now? Well, this is another shader preset. This one is called Xenobathalassophobia. I definitely did not say that right. But whoa, it actually looks kind of interesting. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, my eyes. So this thing does various things, clearly. It seems to brighten and really push certain colors and basically just get rid of all the others. The contrast is turned up to 11 as well, with the shadows being basically pitch black. But after the initial adjustment period, I have to say, it does look interesting. I mean, the darker shadows certainly give places like these a very gloomy effect. I think the whites might just be blown out of proportion a little too much though, I'm not gonna lie. If only I didn't feel like there's a all-consuming white void with my shadow on it every time I'm above something white. I could actually see myself playing with this one. I like the contrast, I like the darker colors. It has a darker feel to it too. Oh, I wonder how this one will look in the night. Well, I mean, it's about what I expect. Oh, hello. Okay, this is very different. It has a very reddish tone. It seems like all the lights have changed to red as well. And very different vibe. I mean, it makes this feel like basically like a different area because of the red subtones. Certainly interesting. So hey, if you guys find this to your liking, the link is again down in the description and you can give it a try. And I mean, wow, it is certainly something. This one, I think is, yeah, I would give it the bacon approval of being mostly playable as opposed to some of the other ones. But anyways guys, I think that's a pretty good place to cap it off. I think we've done just about everything to this game to make it look different. Of course, with all of these shader presets, if you use the shader extension, you can modify them, you can add things, you can remove things from them, and you can kind of customize them to suit your needs exactly. So even if you don't like the default, you can usually make it into something that is kinda usable. But hey, if you guys like this video, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All those would be very much appreciated. And if you have any other suggestions for what mods or shaders I should check out, let me know down in the comments as well. I would very much like to read it. Now with that, I'm gonna wish you all a beautiful rest of today, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.